Welcome back to Eatsy, where if we can make steamed tofu with shiitake mushrooms, or starfish tofu, then so can you. Originating from China and Japan, this dish exemplifies the art of using simple ingredients to create a healthy and satisfying meal. The history of starfish tofu can be traced back centuries, with tofu being a staple of Eastern Asian diets for over 2,000 years. Shiitake mushrooms, prized for their rich flavor and nutritional benefits, have also been cherished in Asian cuisines for centuries. Whether enjoyed as a standalone dish or as part of a larger meal, this dish is both nutritious and delicious. Leaping right into it, we're going to start with one block of traditional tofu. If you prefer soft tofu, you could use that as well. Start by cutting the block from corner to corner, making an X shape. This will give you 4 blocks of triangle-shaped tofu. Then you're going to take each of those triangles and cut them into slices a little less than 1/4 of an inch thick. When you have all of them cut, begin arranging them on a large plate with high edges. The traditional shape of this dish is to form your tofu into a 5-pointed star, just like this. The next step is to crack an egg into a small bowl. To this egg, we need to add 1.5 times its volume in warm to hot water. Uncle Fred measures this by taking half of the cracked eggshell and scooping 3 scoops of water into the bowl. Once again, it should be very warm water, but not boiling so that the egg doesn't start to cook immediately. Then scramble the egg and water together in the bowl. To the scrambled egg, we're going to add a little pinch of salt and then continue scrambling. Pour the egg mixture through a sieve into the middle of your starfish tofu. The point of using the sieve is to remove most of the bubbles. If you leave the bubbles in the egg, when you cook it, you're going to have a really weird texture on the top of your egg. Now let's head over to the stove where we've already brought the water in our steamer up to a boil, as well as hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're going to put our plate of egg and tofu into the steamer, and then put a smaller frying pan lid over the plate. This is to prevent water from the steaming process from pooling in the dish. Put the lid on the steamer and let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until the egg has completely solidified. The next step is to dice up your shiitake mushrooms. You can use fresh ones, or rehydrated dry ones like we did here. Dice up about 6 mushrooms and set them aside in a small bowl. Now we're going to make a sauce that we'll need. We're going to start with 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. If you want to keep things truly vegetarian, make sure you use vegetarian oyster sauce. And then 1 heaping teaspoon of cornstarch. And then we'll add half a cup of water. And then finally 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, just for some color. Back over at the stove, we're going to add some oil to a pan over medium to high heat. The first thing we're going to add is about half a cup of white onion. Then we're going to toss in 1 diced green onion. Make sure you keep a little bit of the green onion to garnish your dish at the end. Next, we'll add 1 diced red chili pepper, and then your diced shiitake mushrooms from earlier. Let those ingredients cook for a little bit, and then we're going to add in the sauce that you made. Note that the sauce is boiling around the edges of the pan. This is to ensure that the cornstarch has a chance to thicken up the sauce. When your mushroom sauce is nice and thick, you can add it to your tofu and egg. Here you can really see where the dish got its nickname from, with the nice round central body of the starfish and its little legs sticking out the sides. Lastly, you can garnish it with a little bit of fresh green onion. And there you have it! Steamed tofu with shiitake mushrooms, or starfish tofu. It's a simple and easy dish that looks fancier and harder to prepare than it actually is. If you use vegetarian oyster sauce, it's 100% vegetarian, and it's super healthy from the steaming cooking method. And if you serve it to some guests who've never seen it before, I can guarantee you it's going to start a conversation around the table. If you tried this dish out for yourselves, please let us know how it turned out for you down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving the like button a click, and we put out a new video every week, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching.